My big brother was into athlete, then he bought a mountain bike, and then I saw this funny bicycle. Then I had this feeling inside that I have to have own one. Then I put all the money together. I ran into a bike shop and bought a mountain bike, and then I fell in love with it. Feliz is, for me, it's like a church, the oldest church in the World Cup series. You roll in and then you have this feeling of racing history. So soon I had this mountain bike, and then I moved my interest also to the mechanical aspect. Then I had the chance to have an interview with Cannondale in English, but my English at the time was zero. Then I decided to get the hardest way, so moved to England. And then by chance I ended up into a bicycle shop, which was owned by one of the mechanic, Steve Pete's mechanic, Andy Kiffin. At the beginning I moved towards gravity and downhill, and then at some point I had the opportunity to look at the cross country again. And then I felt myself way closer to that scene. You must love what you're doing, because if there is no love, if there is no this engagement, things, for me it doesn't start. There is no spark, there is no fire. I put everything I have. When I'm working, I put all my body, all my energy, all my mind. I forget about everything. So, a racing bike, a World Cup racing bike, it's a bike which has been put together in one of the best workshops I have had. And then there is the right surrounding, the right music, the right light, and there is no rush. The bike is the only friend that the rider has when he's racing, when he throws himself in those conditions. The bike becomes the extension of the rider. There is passion, but there is also all the aspect of a normal job. And then I'm waking up in the morning of a racing day, which is the hardest day, and I'm smiling. I can't wait. I don't want to be somewhere else. I don't want to be in another place. I just want to be in the racing course, waiting for the So you have an amount of time, and you have to try to make your job as best as possible, safest as possible, and then you need to make the rider happy as possible. One of my most satisfaction is when I can see in their eyes, I can see in the face, when they sit on the bike, on the racing bike, yes, this is the best bike that I could choose today.
Giacomo is a special person.
Giacomo, I call him Mr. 110%.
You know that the bike is perfect and you can just race.
He's awesome. He's a rock star mechanic if there ever was one.
He's Italian, so we can speak the same language.
Racing is really hard. Racing is stressing yourself. Race is telling you where you are and who you are. It is a dream. I'm messing with bike and I get paid for it. Sono Giacomo Angeli e sono il meccanico del Cannondale Factory Racing Team.